Craig.
Yeah, Tom Holland, man. Ain't none of that, man.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, right. Captain America. Captain America was really based on a guy, man.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Fucking Bunty boy. And all of them were a bunch of damn momos, man. But I did hear that this dude, Idris Elba's up running for James Bond, though. I don't know, Esau gonna be pissed at that. But hey, we'll see. He can pull Bond off, I definitely can.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can actually do the fucking stunts for real. Go ahead.
It says, verse 2, it says, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
Hey, that's the key, man. Overtake. Read that again. Put emphasis on that.
Hey,
man.
them blessings gonna be beating your ass.
You be like, hey, bro.
You know how to curse you know how to curse fucking your ass. A person putting your ass in the headlock, throwing bowls at you, put you in a chokehold. And them curses and them blessings gonna come up like, what's up, nigga?
And put emphasis on that
it
word.
Says, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
Overtake, man. These people don't know what it's like to be overtaken. They think they blessed because they can go to goddamn Cheesecake Factory, man. Ain't no blessing. Ain't no blessing when you gotta spend your own money to eat, man.
Yeah.
You should not spend money to fucking eat.
Income tax is not a blessing.
Nah, it's not a blessing. Yeah, but I thank the Lord I get a third of your time. Here you in debt and you can't even get all your money back. That's a damn curse, man.
Right, man.
Using Federal Reserve notes, that's a fucking curse, man. No blessing in that.
Yeah, because when you get up here, let's say you pay your house off, right? Yeah. You still got to owe fucking taxes on the land that your house is sitting on.
Yeah,
What happens when you don't pay that shit? They come snatch it up, but you're supposed to be happy about a tax return when they got the authority to do that. Yeah. You pay your vehicle off, you got something called property tax.
Right.
They're going to hit you with that shit. You don't pay your property tax, you can't get your plates, and you start getting your license suspended and all this shit. Now you can't drive without getting pulled over and get tickets. Give me too many fucking tickets, you go to prison, right?
Right.
But we're supposed to be happy about some income tax.
Right.
Jake is simple, man. You don't see the hell that we'll be living in.
We in a pit, man. We in a system.
It's slavery, man.
Because when you go into like the Constitution and shit, you got the right to travel, man. And see, it got so wicked that shit that they don't even follow that because think about it, all these cars are cars that have license plate boxes on them, man. So it's a tax, man.
Right. Yeah, you basically can't own land in America because property taxes are in perpetuity. Yeah. They never stop. Even if you buy the land, you pay it off. You pay the house off. You still owe property taxes, man.
Everything is a tax. Carbon tax.
Right.
This tax, that tax.
Yeah.
You pay more taxes than any goddamn thing. Motherfucker, taxes on bottled water. Quick Trip, the basic water at Quick Trip right now, like the bottle of Nestle, that shit went up for $1.09. It's $1.25 for a little ass bottle of water.
Dang.
And it's all tax.
Right. Verse Deuteronomy 28:2 again. It says, and all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
Right, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. But hey, we're hearkening now. It's just a process of getting back to where we need to get to. That's why we're eagerly waiting, man. This Lord just gotta come on with this judgment, man. Let's just get through this shit. We just want to just get through it, man. However we get through it, we just want to get through it, man. Because we know that we ain't there yet. It's more bullshit to go through to get there.
Right.
I'm tired of going through the bullshit. Let's just go through the bullshit that comes with being there. And let's overcome that way. I'm not trying to wait another 2-3 years for all hell to break loose, man. I don't want to wait that long, brother. We don't want to wait that long.
That's right, man.
We want to see our hell break loose fucking tonight, man.
Right.
That's right.
Shit.
That's right. I was going to, Salakia.
The quicker that happens, the quicker we getting out of here. It's one step closer to getting delivered.
It's ready to get the fuck out of here, brother. I'm ready to go, man. My bags are packed. Even if the Lord don't pick me up, I'm anticipating. I'm going anyway.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know how you got that trip planned that your ass don't know that you might go, but you still gonna think you gonna go.
Yeah.
You know,
like the nigga Dante Spears in that show. I think he had a go bag ready.
Yeah.
Get ready to get up out of here, man.
Yeah, hey, my man called his ass. He said you to go to global snitching.
He's ready to go, man.
Hey, what scripture say we endure all these things for the elect's sake. we've been wanting to get out of here, man.
Right.
But the Lord still has us out here because it's more people that's got to get woken up.
Yeah.
So you would want the same courtesy extended to you if you was in the world. I would still want this brother out here when I was in the world. So we gotta do the same thing. We don't know who may come up this year, man. So we still gotta be out here for them. Because evidently, you know, everybody's not waking up.
Not yet.
Yeah. Not yet. Come on.
You're there though, man.
It's getting close though, bro.
Keep going.
This is Deuteronomy 28:2. It says, "And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field."
Right. So your harvest, you know, because brothers, we're gonna have multiple industries going on, man. So you know, you might have a little business in the city, you know, selling jewelry. That's gonna be fruitful. And then you might have your cotton field gonna be booming, man.
Yes.
Your apple orchards, you know, whatever you want to do, man, that's gonna be booming, man.
Right.
Cotton was very lucrative, man.
Yeah.
Very.
Cotton and tobacco.
Yep.
So that's how Kentucky made all that goddamn money, man. That's where the Most High sent that tornado. That was the biggest form of economic growth during slavery. Was tobacco, man. Tobacco trade, man. Because Jake, they started off, every Edomite family had 4.5 slaves, man. You know what I'm saying? 4.5 slaves that worked in the fucking fields.
Right.
And by then, I think they grew to like a populace of 288,000. You know, so yeah, Kentucky was very lucrative when it came to tobacco, man.
Yeah. It says, "Blessed shalt thou be. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body."
Like our grandparents, they worked in the cotton field. My grandmother, and I said she's picked cotton. You know, her mother, they was basically slaves, man.
Right. Yeah, cotton is one of those crops where you can't really get machinery to do it for you, because if you don't have somebody go down there and pick it themselves, you lose a bunch of cotton on the leaves.
Yep.
So in order for you to get the most amount out of it, you gotta have somebody go down there, and that's why Esau made so much money off of cotton.
Yeah.
Because slavery, man, they had all of these slaves. They had Jake out there, and nobody could come up with an invention. Like today, you got an olive tree. There's a machine that you could just shake the olive tree, and all the olives will fall down.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that for cotton.
Because it sticks to the thorn. You ever felt real cotton? How good it feels? It feels wild.
Yeah. And it's very sticky to everything, man.
But you be out there fucking your fingers up, man. You develop calluses on your fingertips because the thorns and bristles.
Yep. Man. It says, "Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kin, and the flocks of thy sheep."
So the fruit of your body, that's your seeds, man. You're not gonna have your kids grow up to be a momo. You know, you ain't gonna have your daughter to grow up to be a thought.
Hey man, they said this. Benji did the lesson, bro, and he broke it down. He said, this generation, by next generation, all girls are gonna be fucking thoughts.
Oh yeah.
I can already see that.
Thoughts, like they rather have they women being. It's women that's 20 years old that would rather be pole dancers and bottle girls before they being wives, man. Wives and daughters. It's like being a fucking dancer, a twerker, man. A whore is more glorified than being a mother and a wife. They're teaching their daughters on how to be fucking thoughts, man, instead of being hoes and wives and women, man. You're supposed to train your daughter up to be a wife, man.
That's right, man.
You got girls that's 19 years old that can have a full career in something lucrative, but she chooses to fucking pole dance. You didn't have to do that.
That's right, man. It's true. It says, blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. It says, blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Well, that means when you coming in and out of the life. We gonna be eternal, so it ain't gonna be going out for us, man.
Right.
Because you know, Jake, nowadays you was born catching hell and you die catching hell, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures say that you blessed when thou comes in and blessed when thou goes out.
Right.
Yeah, like right now, you born into debt, man, immediately. The moment you take your first breath, you in debt.
You always some bullshit.
You breathing in toxic air, all kind of shit, man.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, it costs money for that. I mean,
Right.
even if you don't go to the hospital, you gotta hire a midwife to come to the home to deliver the kid. You gotta pay her.
How much it is to deliver a baby? 10 G's? Like more?
Yeah.
It's about average of 15. If you have a C-section, it's like 25.
Yeah, it's a I ain't gonna say a name, but a brother I was speaking to, he had a midwife come, but it was so expensive that he was thinking about it, considering going to the hospital, man. Hey, but the spirit of the YAHAWASHI, the midwife was like, man, it's something different about y'all. So they ended up getting the service done at a cheaper price and setting up a payment plan.
Yeah.
You know, Dwadi YAHAWASHI, but that shit's still expensive, man.
Expensive.
Right,
I know
man.
when I had my daughter, man, we had C-section, man. That was fucking, you know, insurance and shit, of course, but insurance don't cover everything, man.
Right.
That's the whole point. Why have it if it's not gonna cover everything?
Right.
Because think about it, like you paying for insurance even when it ain't paying like on your vehicle. You may not never get into a wreck, but guess what? You paying thousands of dollars a year in insurance.
Yeah,
Right,
just
right.
in case. Right now.
You know? Like when you go to periodontal care, like dentists and shit like that. Like a lot of times, major dental surgeries are not covered. Braces and shit may be covered at like 30 or 40 or 50% of that. But it's like you paying into that shit. Why can't they cover it all?
Yeah, all you get is maintenance, you know, keep cleanings and shit like that.
Oh, that's another thing too. Nowadays, hey, you try to have one. Hey, they're gonna try to, you know, give your child to see, you know what,
Right.
the 19 thing.
Juice.
Oh yeah.
You know, and if you don't, what you considered
They is
child
poking the
endangerment.
kids.
Yep, child endangerment. They already start with that shit. They don't want to do that as soon as the child is. Why? Because look what they do with the rest of the fucking folks. It's required to do a lot of shit when as soon as they're born. You gotta sign all types of waivers and try to get around it. But eventually they're gonna hit you up and say you're doing child endangerment if you don't comply with it.
Yeah.
So it's all hell. Not only you got debt dealing with it, but you gotta deal with that type of shit.
Right.
And you know, in the 80s, Jake was born crack babies. They be born addicted to heroin. All kind of shit, man.
Right.
They going on the bathroom floor.
This why we need the blessings, man.
Right.
Because we so used to these curses.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
It says, the Lord Yahawah shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
That's right.
They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
Think about it, man. You don't think it's gonna be some slave revolts in the kingdom?
Yes, some
Shit,
insurrection.
I hope
Bring it on, man. And it's gonna be like plugging in a VR video game. You know, you'll play Star Wars. You're like a Jedi. And you just around there flinging niggas around, slicing people up.
I can't. Man, I hope for revolts, man.
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, man, I want to fuck you people up.
Some
Man.
entertainment, you know.
Yeah, bro, I want to. Man, come on, man. I'll let you, because you already gonna know what they gonna do before they gonna do it.
Right.
Put on their spirit and try to revolt.
Yeah.
Esau gonna find a mysterious ass
Secret
block
council.
that didn't get burnt up. Esau ass eyes gonna light up when he see that fake ass gun.
I think we can take them. If everybody does their job.
We gotta take America. You ain't in America no more, dumbass.
Right,
America's
right.
destroyed, man.
Right.
We
Yeah.
gotta build up another America.
Right.
Nah, throw your ass, man. Look, man.
Yeah, like Invincible, they all tried to turn against Omni-Man.
Yeah.
They always they got a superpowered people. They was doing things on the left hand side to try to fight them.
What's the name of the squad called? It was called
Oh, I forgot their name.
Protectors or some shit. I don't know. Hey, he fucked
something.
that one dude.
Bro, he fucked them up, man. Hey, with his hands too, man. He was just straight up.
Head and spun around.
That nigga
watched that shit again. I forgot about
That nigga grabbed him by the feet, man, and just splattered his ass, man.
He really sprayed the nigga in the air, bro. He chopped the nigga in half. He
Boom. Oh yeah, the immortal.
Yeah.
The immortal. He killed his ass twice, technically.
Yes, sir. That's us.
He brought his ass back to life.
They were simple ass bald-headed twins. They were simple as hell, man. Them two sons. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You know, those
yeah.
were a bunch of simple ass.
Yeah, them some niggas, man.
I'll keep it.
Yeah, man. But that's what the Lord gonna have us do, man. They gonna be insubordinate, and we gonna have to deal with them, man. You know. It says
Hello, Barbie.
Salakia.
What verse you at?
let me see, verse 8. It says, the Lord Yahawah shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and all that thou settest thine hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee.
And that's going to be the land of Israel when we get built back up, man.
Right.
You know, because everything that we're going to do is going to be prosperous, man. Everything we think about is gonna prosper. Like, right now, Jake may open up a business, but after a while, it's going to go under. Like, my father, he had a barbershop, he had a restaurant, he had a lot of business, but after a while, you know, he started losing investments and shit. And it was took him down. And after he died, man, he saw, I'm taking this.
Yeah.
It didn't come to us like it was supposed to.
And that land of Israel is so strategic, man. That's really like supposed to be the center of the earth.
Well, because it's surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea and water. See, when you're around seaports, you have the most lucrative field because you got ships and shit like that comes in and dock. That's why out there, mackerel out there in Washington and Seattle area, man, is very lucrative, man. The fish trade out there because they're on the port city and it's a naval state.
Right. Yeah. And I was just gonna say, one of the things that reminded me, like a sunny glimpse of the kingdom of us being overtaken by those blessings, man, was when King Solomon was ruling, man.
Yeah.
He had so much stuff coming in. Like every year he had hundreds of talents of gold, rare incense, peacocks. That his servants, he just had to basically give the shit away, man, because it was just you can't even hold everything that was coming in every year, man. Every year he was just getting boatload shipments coming in. People, queens visiting them, you know, giving them gifts from different nations. He just, what you gonna do with all that, man? Just give it out, man. That's a small glimpse, man, of us being overtaken, man, by those blessings.
Say that our gates should be open continually, man. Like, man, you got shit stacked up to the ceiling, bro. I'm like, you can't pay enough amazing. You need storehouses, man. You got, man. Yeah. Like, I need you to take this shit all the way to the other part. Because you don't have more than one house, man.
Oh, yeah. Storehouses, it says.
And we ain't gonna have no, what they had, the supply chain issues. Y'all gotta keep that shit coming, man.
I'm gonna hit one of you brothers up in the kingdom, man. Ain't gonna be no phone. I'm just hit you up. I'm like, hey, brother, this the first. You know, when we really get set up, it's gonna take a minute to set up the kingdom because we're gonna be in the wilderness because they gotta build it up.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a long time. It ain't gonna be overnight. But we still gonna be occupied because we gonna have powers and shit. We gonna be fucking around. But when we get stopped, man, bro, like, what you wanna do today, bro? We're like, what y'all trying to do?
It's whatever.
You gotta go to work tomorrow.
Right.
Hell no, I ain't going to work, man. Man, that's real. That's real, man.
Boots up ass. That's about it. That's the only work we gotta deal with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the Sabbath days gonna be so peaceful, bro.
Right. Speaking on that King Solomon, man, that bro, the doorkeeper was so dripped out.
She thought that was
so
Solomon.
Yeah. The queen, she thought that's him.
Right. Cause that's how much he had coming in, man. Like,
it's like when he had them ships coming from the Americas all the way here, but it was like a 1.5-year trip. So they bringing back so much stuff. He probably forgot about it, man. It takes 3 years to get there, or 1.5 years to get there, 1.5 years to come back.
Right.
You think like, oh damn, I forgot about y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they said that he got the peacocks on this side of the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Straight balling, man.
Yeah, because actually peacocks is real heavy, like especially down in Puerto Rico and shit. And like in Venezuela, peacocks are heavy down there in the Central and South America, man.
Right.
Peacocks are beautiful birds, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They are, man. They chill too. Yeah. And that's the spirit, because like in this kingdom, you know, Esau have a business selling the weirdest shit, man. And he'll be making a whole bag off of it. Like, he'll just sell like a zipper, and he'll be making millions of dollars in the factory somewhere, man. The most random shit, anything basically he put his hand on, he makes money off of. But that's gonna be us, man. We're gonna come up with weird ass shit. We're gonna I just had an idea last night, and that shit gonna make trillions.
You go right here on 40 Highway, bro. He got a land. He got a site that he disposes like trash. You got concrete on one side, and you got brush. Like when I was with the municipality and shit, I was helping out with solid waste for like a week. So I was helping them out for 3 weeks, and we were just picking up brush and leaves. This man got a field that's dedicated to brush and leaves only, and he make that shit into a mulch. And he's making a killing off that shit. It's not much a bag of mulch costs at Home Depot.
Oh man.
And he got, bro, I took pictures of it. He got like fucking boulders and mountains of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And he making a killing off fucking dirt
Whole
and
bag,
leaves,
man.
Right.
Yep.
I know this random, but I saw it on this YouTube video on that dude No Jumper podcast. This is Edomite chick. That was selling jars of farts for $500 a piece, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, not on there, but
Bro,
somewhere else. Yeah.
She a
John.
in a jar. How she keeps smelling that?
Yeah.
Bruh,
She's making like
Stays in there.
10 bands a month,
500
man.
a piece, bro. But hey, that's what it is. Anything they put their hands to.
Yeah.
This man gotta
On
go.
some- on
When
some
you can
weird
make money off jars of fart, bro.
Yeah.
A fart jar, and niggas was buying that shit, huh?
Yeah, I think she's making like 10 bands a month on just farts, man. And I think she got sick because she was eating some type of food that gives her gas.
So she can
And
take
she,
the fart.
yeah, so she can keep
This
making
shit
farts.
ill, man.
And
This shit ain't
I
right.
think it fucked her up, but she's making 10 bands a month on that shit, man.
Shit ain't right, man.
The worst part is you niggas that bought it, man.
You know what, man? Fuck you fucking Edomites too, man. With your nothing but nasty fucking devils, man. Dirty, disgusting.
Right.
You open the fucking jar up, man. You smell the damn fart. It's done after that. Like, it ain't go. It's a nasty bitch, man.
For 500 though?
So
Nah.
what happens? She slip up with some fucking dookie juice poured in there.
They niggas about that.
It's just
What
disgusting.
they gonna be selling piss in the bottle and everything?
Man, God, it was this one chick that was selling her bath water.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
And niggas was
Yeah.
buying.
Niggas was buying bath water.
Fucking sippers are the worst, bro. You the worst, man.
That's
You the reason
how
why
weirdos do
these,
shit
you the
like
reason
that.
why these fucking bitches are out of order,
Right.
man. And you the reason why they talk and lure them and try to demean they men because they got niggas like you that can run and gas them up. Here they be dealing with a real man and get mad at him, and then they could run to your bitch ass because they know you. Oh baby, you are so worth it. He ain't worth your time. And yeah, you just but you just trying to put her ass in order so she can be doing the right thing. And she despised that because she could run to this fucking nigga and tell her, oh baby, don't worry about him. He ain't right. He's supposed to let you do that. He's supposed to drink your bath water. This bitch has got off a fucking time in a month, man.
Right.
Hell no. Go to verse 10.
This is Deuteronomy 28:10. It says, "And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord Yahawah, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord Yahawah shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord Yahawah swear unto thy fathers to give to thee."
Right, and you know, you notice all livestock, you're gonna make money off the earth. Really, you're supposed to make money off. Like, honestly, Esau setting up a mulch, that's not off. That's actually smart because he's rescuing resources. He's replenishing them, even though it's wicked because a lot of his shit is chemically enhanced now. But he's putting them back in the earth, man. Because people, what they do with mulch and dirt, they buy, they decorate their garden and shit. You know, they do what they gonna do with it.
Right,
and you got these big bulldozers, a tractor trailer, they pack it in. And they pack it and they sell it at a wholesale price to a big provider like Costco or Walmart or something like that. They buy it in bulk. Shit, one Walmart contract gonna bring you a couple of mil a year, easy.
Oh yeah, easy, man.
And they ain't gonna be the only one buying from you. You're gonna have several stores that's gonna come buy for you locally.
Yep.
You know, and they buy it wholesale, they buy it in bulk. So you got 4 or 5 other competitors that's going to you. You know, because then you ain't losing no money because they compete with each other, but they both gonna buy to you because you the supplier of this shit.
Right.
So it's like, I don't care, whoever got the money, you can buy whatever.
Yeah, making a bag.
The best thing about our enterprises is that they're gonna be done righteously, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta worry about no brother, trying to sneak you on the deal or no brother trying to defraud you on your money.
They call the shit backdoor your ass.
Yeah, nah, none of that, man. Cause Esau, he do these sneaky deals with a smaller company and a bigger company. You know what I'm saying? All this paperwork. With this, man, everybody gonna eat. Everybody gonna win. Everybody gonna prosper, man.
Yeah. Even the 2/3, they gonna even eat because they gonna have shit.
Yeah.
They niggas gonna be good, man. Look how good Jay-Z, man. That's why you niggas, man, he got it good on this side and the next side. But he gonna go through a holy hell.
Oh yeah,
You going through a holy hell, man.
Con.
You know, but hey, I guarantee you, he gonna be way better way off in the kingdom than he is now.
Oh yeah.
Just the fact being and knowing he's an Israelite is gonna be better off just all his riches on this side.
Right.
Right. You know, but the riches he gonna have on the next side, they ain't gonna be the riches on this side ain't gonna touch the riches, man. You know?
That's right, man. And if you ever seen that movie Dune, but in that movie, there's basically an intergalactic spice trade, man. In there, and they basically had these. They go to this planet, and they basically just went to the planet. And they had everybody on that planet just work their whole trade, and they were making a butt ton of money, man. Like over across, they was like killing their whole empire, man. You know, they would go back and forth to Earth. They would send a ship there, and it was something called spice that was native to that planet, man. We're gonna be on that level, man. Like trading, getting natural resources.
In certain worlds, you got different resources, man. Like you got 5 major elements of the earth, man. You got fire, water, you got aluminum, barium, you got you got different types of elements here on this planet. But other planets got different type of elements, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be cold-blooded on what element. Like think of the planet. It's not gonna be called Pluto in the kingdom, but just say Pluto or what is that? The ninth planet, I believe.
Yeah, like the ninth. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just say we go to the 9th planet, and what type of resources is on there? You might have a different type of copper. You may have a different types of ice or whatever. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, God, because I was just thinking of that. I was watching this. It's a YouTube video, I believe, about it's like mysterious planets or something like that. And there's a planet out there where like you said, like the chemicals. However it has, I ain't gonna go too deep because I ain't too sure on it. But it turns out that it rains diamonds. The same way on Earth, it rains water. That same chemical reaction has diamonds falling from the sky, man.
They though, because what do they call diamonds? Ice.
Yeah.
Basically.
So you have to give your Edomites little, you know, hey, y'all go get that shit.
Go get it.
I'll be over here.
They showed you in that movie Blood Diamonds, man.
Right. Yeah.
You gotta go get that. But yeah, man. So hey, the shit we getting ready to work with, brothers, it's gonna be amazing. Wow. Because it's like, you know, going back to the paleontology days, man. They dig up certain artifacts, man. I mean, you research and you study it. Like this nigga Bruce Wayne, he had a whole system dedicated to just research on certain things, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be cold-blooded, man. And we're gonna have technology to really analyze this shit. You know? And like as a kid, I've always been fascinated with planets and different planets. Like you got over 100,000 Earth-like planets that house life right now.
Right.
You know, and that's why Esau is trying to make it there, because if the Lord allows you to make it out there, it'll do away with us. And if it do away with us, by default, he thinks in his simple carnal mind that the Most High is gonna give him back the blessing.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna happen because it's already written that we're gonna get the victory.
Oh, I just did a video yesterday, I believe. Nobel Prize winning physicist basically came out and said Esau's never going to deep space.
No.
So they don't understand enough of quantum physics. They don't know what the hell they're looking at, man. It says the more they look down, the less they understand, the more questions they have.
It's called, matter of fact, find me that, bro, when it says the things of the heavens understand the heavens and the things of the earth is in Apocrypha. I think it's in Sirach, or Wisdom of Solomon. But they have what they call low Earth orbit, something's called low Earth, I think something like that, meaning that they only could go so far. Like this is the planet Earth here. They only they're still in Earth's atmosphere basically.
Right.
You know, I think they made it to what, like the stratosphere, if.
Yeah, they can go up to where they can start seeing like deeper into space, but they're not escaping the Earth.
They still in parameters within Earth realm.
Right.
Because any high up, you gotta hit the Van Allen belt, so you ain't gonna be able to go through the firmament, man.
Right.
So that whole moon landing is all bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Because even though the moon is right there in the firmament, that's still high up there, man. Because if y'all brothers ever went on a plane, and the higher you go up, it looks like the moon is going higher, man.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like we can see a full moon we can see a full moon right now. It appears to be right there, but the higher you go up, because the Earth is vast, man. So the higher you go up, the farther the moon look like. Damn, you ain't gonna never reach this motherfucker.
Right, And there's some days just sitting on Earth, the moon will look bigger.
Yeah.
You know, depending on where it's at in the sky, and it'll look smaller.
Yeah, that should be the closest.
You know, depending on how further up it goes. So he don't know what the hell he's doing, man.
And on top of that, you can't land on the light, man. You'll burn up.
Right.
I got that precept part for it.
Found it. That's second address.
That's the book of second address 4:21. It says, "For like as the ground is given unto the wood and the sea to his floods, even so they that dwell upon the earth may understand nothing but that which is upon the earth.
Right. And who dwells on the earth? Esau, man. He don't understand what's really out there. He's wrapping his hand up, man. That's why he faked the moon landing.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, and he that dwelleth above the heavens may only understand the things that are above the heights of the heavens.
Right, because the Most High, man, he created the heavens and the earth, man.
That's right.
So how the hell you gonna understand what's in the heavens, man? The scriptures say the Most High is above the heavens, bro. How you get above the heavens?
You don't even know what's going on.
What's going on up there, man? You don't even know what's going on the moon for real. How the hell you gonna get to another planet, bro?
Right, right. That's why scriptures say thou art just a man.
Just a man.
But Esau's technology and his influence upon other men has him thinking that he's on the level of the Most High. Once again, about to bring it back to what we started out with, to the point where he's going to bring out that charagma, man. Going to have you people thinking, all right, go ahead and take this rice grain. Now I'm God. Now I can shut you off and decide whether you live or die.
Yeah, and maybe in a metaverse your ass can go to outer space. You ain't going. Hey, what's the name of that? Because I mean, he did shoot some, like, he did get some robots and shit out there on other planets and shit. What's it called? The one that's on Mars is called, it's like a number.
Oh, rover?
Rover, yeah.
Yeah,
And-
Mars rover.
And that's kind of questionable too, because we found out that a lot of the pictures you take of so-called red planet is right here on fucking Earth, man.
Yeah. Like if you go to like Utah right now in the desert, it looks exactly like that, man.
Yeah, see.
Like because all of the rocks over there, they got what you call red
dust.
sandstone.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
And it looks no different, man. You know.
He just put like a red background to the shit.
Yeah, put a red tint on the shit, and that's a wrap, man.
Nigga, you never made it to no goddamn Mars, man.
Yeah, that's what Elon Musk talking about, trying to go to Mars.
Yeah.
Even though we know you can't, but that's still vain thinking. You don't have that type of power, man.
Yeah.
The things outside of this earth is reserved for the elect.
That's
Right,
it.
man.
He ain't getting off this planet, bro. Nah,
You don't want this nigga to leave.
Yo,
You want a McDonald's on Mars, nigga?
drive through.
Quick precept,
Jets. Hey, if y'all ever noticed that cartoon Jetsons, man, it's really based on Elysium, man. The reason why the Jetsons, they was living in the galaxies because the Earth was so goddamn polluted.
Oh, fucked up. Okay, yeah. I ain't even catch that, man.
Yeah.
Had a quick precept out.
Go ahead.
This is Job 9:2. It says, I know it is of a truth, but how should a man be just with God? If he will contend with him, he cannot answer him 1 of 1,000.
Read that again. Read that again.
That's a cut.
Job 9:2, it says, I know it is so of a truth, but how should a man be just with God? If he will contend with him, he cannot answer him 1 of 1,000.
You know? Who's contending with the Most High?
Nobody, man.
Hey, man. Esau is trying to, but hey, bro, you ain't no match, man. You ain't no match, bro.
Let me skip down to verse 8. It says, which alone spreadeth out the heavens.
It said alone.
It says, and treadeth upon the waves of the sea, which maketh Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades, and the chambers of the south, which are all constellations. You know?
Yep, constellations. Because if you notice, you go to like the southern hemisphere, the constellations look